excited here at KidTime StoryTime. We have a fresh year ahead. So many exciting things lay ahead for us. But first, we must celebrate the new year by saying goodbye to the old year. And for everyone, no matter where they come from, that might involve eating a special food or wearing a special outfit, enjoying certain custom, playing certain music. There's always some special way that people love to say goodbye to the old year and say hello, new year.
I, myself, have an old tradition passed down by my grandmother.
Oh, what is it, White Rat?
Well, we go and we eat hot cheese pizza fresh off of the subway.
Isn't that what you do the other days of the year, too?
Well, as Grandma Rat said, if it's good enough for 364 days, it's good for the holidays.
Well, that is White Rat wisdom. Oh, we have a tradition too. Oh, let me guess still. Oh, you'll never guess. Does it involve, I don't know, fishing for your missing eye at the bottom of a pickle jar? Oh, yep. Oh, I can't believe you guessed that. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Hey, StoryTeller, what special things are you gonna do?
Well, my abuela always told me that I should wear something new. And something red, and something festive. So I am wearing a sparkly top.
Yeah, it's very sparkly.
Thank you. And I've poofed up my hair extra high.
Oh yeah, you definitely look a lot taller.
Oh, thank you for noticing. And I am wearing a sparkly new red ring that was a gift from a KidTime StoryTimer.
Oh, it's so bright and sparkly. Very pretty. I approve.
So, let's see how Ava Gabriela is going to celebrate her Feliz New Year. Happy New Year. Let's see what traditions she's going to have. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're going on a trip. Oh, yeah. Because sometimes part of celebrating the holidays is traveling, visiting family. So let's see where we're going today. The day before New Year's Eve, Ava Gabriela stood with Mama and Papa in Abuelita's finca. Oh, a StoryTeller? Is this what I think it is? Yes, Abuela Bear. They are on an abuela's farm, a grandmother's farm. Oh, I can't believe it. I am so excited. Oh, and there are tias and tios, that's aunts and uncles, and primas and primos, that is cousins. Oh, the whole familia's here. Oh, just like abuela likes, the whole family's gathered. So they're at a finca, farm. And of course, Mama and Papa are mom and dad. And as Abuela Bear started to point out to us, Ava's tias, aunts, and tios, uncles, and primas and primos, cousins, girl and boy kind, didn't feel like familia yet. They felt like strangers because they live so far away from each other. No wonder. But I'm sure it's going to feel just fine the moment they get together. Say hola, Mama told Ava, and Ava's heart thumped like a tambor. Boom, 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 boom. You know what a tambor is? A drum. She opened her mouth. Okay, there's Mama, there's Papa, there's Ava. She's looking a little worried, probably a little nervous to meet the family, but look, the house is so cute and the finca farm is so pretty and green and lush. And it looks warm. It's going to be a warm New Year's Eve. And it's okay. So Ava's about to open up her mouth and nothing. Speak up, Ava Gabriela, Papa said. And Abuelita, there she is, there's their abuela, added, Mija, te comieron la lengua los ratones. And I will translate now.
Did she just say ratones? That's rat in Spanish.
That's actually very good. But instead of saying the cat got your tongue,
don't tell me. The rat got your tongue?
Exactly.
I like this place.
I know. Everybody has a little twist on their own sayings, right? So the rat got her tongue. And then, of course, Tio Mario, Uncle Mario, his laugh thundered. Ha, 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 ha. And Ava hid behind Mama. Oh, we're having a shy attack. No, mice had not nibbled her tongue. But how was she supposed to speak with so many eyes staring at her? Ava wished she didn't feel as small as a mouse. I know what is happening, storyteller. Yes, Dr. Dinosaur. You are my resident shyness expert, and I diagnose her with chronic shyness. She is shy, but she will warm up. You just have to give her some time, okay? Okay, we will give her time. Okay, but it'll be fine, okay, kid? I promise. That's your family. They love you. I spoke to her, and she's gonna be okay. All right, Doug, thank you very much. So, it's okay, Tia Nena said. Want to help us make buñuelos? Ava hesitated, but the fried, cheesy fritters were her favorite. That's right, buñuelos. Fried, cheesy dough? Does that not make everything better? So, Mama always would make these buñuelos for the holidays. So when Tia Nena held out her hand, Ava took it! Victory! Her primos, that's the cousins, Sarita and Javier, joined them in the big, beautiful, bright kitchen. Together they cracked eggs, crack, and they measured flour, measuring, and tossed cheese, toss. When the others weren't looking, she swiped some. Ava loved cheese. Girl. This one too. Maybe her voice hadn't completely disappeared. Maybe. They mixed, they squeezed, and kneaded the dough. Then Tia Nena dusted the counter with flour and they rolled the masa, that's the dough, into round bolitas, little, small balls, bolitas balls. Her cousins chattered and laughed, but Ava didn't. Why not, Ava? This is fun. But when Ava wasn't looking, Tia Nena sprinkled her with flour and Ava giggled. She wanted to yell, food fight, but the words stuck on her tongue. Why wouldn't they just come out? Oh, I know what Doug said. It's gonna just take some time. We will give Ava Gabriela some time. Done, Tia Nena said. Go on, have fun. And off they all ran. Sarita and Javier dashed out of the kitchen and Ava trailed behind. She wanted to call out, wait, but her voice hid like a mouse in its hole.
I'm liking all the mice and rat references in this book. Just wanted you to know.
It's good to know. Instead, Ava wandered through the finca alone. Now, I am a very social person, so I don't mind hanging out with the family, but a nice walk in the woods in this beautiful farm, you can't beat that, right? Look at the rolling hills, and I bet the breeze is beautiful, and the birds are singing, and the chickens are all like bark, 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 bark. I mean, this is a pretty happy place to be, although Ava is still looking a little bit. She found Mama with Abuelita sipping cafecitos. Oh, you know what that is? Oh, they're having cafecito. That is coffee, and they drink it just like I do, extra strong, with a little chur, and very, very hot. Thank you, Abuela Bear. And they were not just sipping cafecitos. They were eating bocadillos, these little pastry treats right here. Would you like one? Abuelita asked, and Ava nodded. She nibbled the small guava square. Ah, so sweet. Until it was poof, all gone. Why am I so shy? She whispered. Oh, amor, Mama said. She said, oh, my love, Mother said. There's nothing wrong with being shy. When you're ready, your voice will come out and play. Mama gathered Ava in a giant hug, and it made Ava feel a tiny bit better. But our kid has to turn that frown upside down. Ava kept exploring until she found her other primo, Pedro, sitting cross-legged. Did you know that Pedro is Spanish for Peter? No, you know. And he was sitting cross-legged on the terrace floor, blowing up balloons. She wanted to ask, what are you doing? Instead, she sat quietly behind him and watched. Did you come to help with El Año Viejo? Pedro asked. She'd never heard of El Año Viejo, the old year. I mean, you only hear about El Año Nuevo, the new year, but you never hear about the old year. What's this about? It's a balloon doll we build to say goodbye to the old year. At midnight, we pop them. Oh, that sounds cool. Ava's mouth rounded into a perfect oh. She wanted to say, yes, I'll help. But nothing. Her too shy voice was going to make her miss out on all the fun. Why don't you build the Año Viejo, Pedro said. I'll blow up more balloons. So Pedro puffed and Ava stuffed. Together they built the old year doll until all that was left was to draw his face. So Pedro handed her a marker. Ava's heart thumped like a tambor. Do you remember what that means? It's a drum. Her heart is beating like a drum. A drum. She should say thank you. She could say thank you. Gracias. Her voice was whispery soft, but tasted sweet like dulce de leche. Oh, no, not another thing that I love. Oh, me too. I love dulce de leche in my ice cream, in my pastries. Ah, yes, that caramelly goodness. Are you getting a little hungry, Abuela Bear? Oh, yes, this story is making me very hungry. I'm going to make some coffee. Oh, okay, make me some too. Okay. I'd say she drew a mouth on the doll and she giggled. It looked ready to talk like a loro mojado. Maybe soon she would be the one talking like a wet parrot. It looked ready to talk like a wet parrot, a loro mojado. Sometimes sayings in other languages are pretty funny. But then, if you really stop and think about the sayings that we have in our language, some of those are pretty wacky too. The next morning, Ava awoke, determined. Here we go, kid. You can do this. Everyone bustled to get the finca, farm. That's right, you know this by now. Ready for the new year. Music filled the air. In the kitchen, Mama and Abuelita filled cups with grapes. Oh, yeah, 12 grapes for 12 months of good luck. That is actually a tradition that my abuela also taught me. It's funny how sometimes we share the same traditions even though we're in totally different countries, right? That gave Ava an idea. She plucked one of the grapes, and said a silent wish. Please let me not be shy today. Everyone would eat the grapes at midnight. That's the deal. You eat the grapes at the stroke of midnight. But she needed the luck now. So feeling brave, Ava dashed out of the kitchen.
I have a question, StoryTeller.
Oh yes, White Rat.
So when you do this grape business,
The grapes.
what do? You just pop them all in your mouth and chew away?
Well, I actually make a wish per grape for every month.
Oh, so like wishes for unlimited cheese pizza?
Yeah, something like that.
I like it. I'm gonna do that. Oh, but first I gotta find grapes on the subway. We can find anything out there.
True story. Buenos dias, Ava Gabriela. Tia Nena called. Good morning, Ava called back. Whoa, she spoke. Slow down, Pedro laughed. Ava did grinning. Okay. Her voice grew wings and hummed like a colibri. And you're saying, a what? A hummingbird. Colibri is a hummingbird. Pretty in both languages. Except just then, Tio Mario and Papa passed by carrying furniture. What are you up to, little mouse? Tio Mario boomed, and Ava squeaked like this. She didn't hide, but her words stayed stuck in her throat. Oh no, what if her shyness never went away? Ava Gabriela, Mama called. Time to change. Off in her room, Ava found the clothes Mama had laid out, including yellow underwear for good luck. And Ava needed all the luck they could give her. Remember how I told you that sometimes people wear special things for the new year to bring them good luck? I guess in Colombia, it's all about the yellow underwear. Outside, the lanterns on the terrace winked. Glasses clinked. Cousins shouted. Her family chattered around a table, bursting with food. Tamales, pernil, buñuelos, natilla. I'm gonna tell you what that all means because it's all delicious. Tamales are tamales. Pernil, that is pork. delicious, delicious pork. Buñuelos, the sweet fried doughy stuff from heaven that we talked about earlier. And natilla, that is custard. Ava sat behind the año viejo. That's right, the old year. Don't you want to play? It seemed to ask. She really did. Let's look at this table. There are the grapes, and there's the tamales all wrapped up, and these must be the buñuelos right here. And oh, I see something here too that looks pretty delicious, and I love the twinkling lights. Really, I love twinkling lights all year long, right? Don't you think that twinkling lights should be a year-round thing? Let's start a thing. Let's sign a petition somewhere. Suddenly, fireworks swished and squealed and boomed above her. Ava dashed out onto the cool grass. She bounced on her toes and reached her hands towards the sky. One by one, her cousins joined her.
Do you want to play tag?
Pedro asked. Ava could say yes. She would say yes, with her heart galloping like this. Blum, 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 blum. Ava blurted, "See!" Her cousins cheered. Hey! Sarita took her hand, and together they raced across the field. Ava felt like a mouse who just discovered a cupboard full of cheese. Feliz. Feliz, happy. Best word to learn ever.
And I am Feliz because there is yet another mouse reference in this New Year's book. Finally, I feel sane.
That's good. That night, as her tios played tambores and guitarras, Ava danced with her tia Nena, and her family sang with her, and she sang at the top of her lungs. She even whispered, "Gracias," when Tio Mario gifted her a buñuelo. And she was extra shy around her Uncle Mario, I noticed. And when the clock struck midnight, dong, 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 Ava popped the Año Viejo, boop, with her cousins, calling out, "Feliz Año Nuevo! Happy New Year!" And that was the end of our celebration. We were having such a good time. I was just ready to keep the party going. And over here, the cool thing about this book is that it sprinkles in all this Spanish, right? And it's somehow pretty understandable, even if you don't speak it. But if there's something you don't understand, I love a good glossary where it starts telling us things like, for example, if you forgot what the Spanish word for hummingbird was, colibrí, there it is. Or bolitas, small spheres, small balls. It's just easier to say it that way. Buenos días, good morning. Buenas noches, good evening. And it talks about how Christmas begins on December 7th and ends on the January 6th, Dia de los Reyes Magos, the Three Kings Day. And it talks about how traditions evolve over time and place. But the heart of our celebrations have always remained the same. You know what that is, don't you? La familia. That's right, Abuela Bear. Did you enjoy the story? Oh, I love it so much. It is all about family and celebrating together and having delicious food.
That sounds a lot like our celebrations, Abuela Bear.
Oh, yes, it is, Red Bear. And I love how they also do the grapes.
Yeah, just like you taught us to do the grapes. You know what I always wish for is bear claws.
Uh-huh.
And to get good grades.
Uh-huh.
And let everybody be healthy and happy like my abuela.
Oh, Red Bear, you do a grape just for me?
Yeah, well, because I love you. You're worth a whole grape just for yourself.
So now you know about this really cool tradition that we do too. So if you want to get some grapes, you can wish on all kinds of things like good grades and
being president of the United States.
Yeah, that's one. And finding my eye. Yep, that would be a good one for you. And being brave. Yes, Doug the dinosaur. I love that particular wish. Being brave so I can find new friends and have new experiences in the new year. So I can be, what? Feliz. Happy. Because that's what I want for you too, kid. Happy New Year. Let's make it an amazing